everybody and welcome to another TSW 6 video, and yet, surprise surprise, another video on Birmingham to Crewe. I believe this will be the last one, for a little bit, not the last one ever, but I think next we're going to move on to the 86. Today, we are doing 2 Whiskey 02 Birmingham New Street to Wolverhampton. Operate this WMR 323 service from Birmingham New Street to Wolverhampton. It's a 3-coach train, and it's nice to actually have a half-hour service to drive the 323 rather than an hour, or I believe 50 minutes was the shortest one, apart from a couple of services that just on the south portion of the route. But since the 170 pack came out, I have not touched this 323. So let's do it. 2 Whiskey 02. Off we go. It is dark, so yeah, it's about 6:30 in the morning. These services, there's about 1 or 2 in the morning and then about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I think we're going for night headlights actually. Door key on, just so the guard doesn't do it. Regen brake, I want to turn off so I can coast, because this route has quite a lot of coasting involved. Coach lighting on. AWS. Emergency, PASCOM, Vigilance, DSD's on normal, TPWS on normal, and key on. GSMR. It's got the best horn in the game, this 323, I think. This or the Pendolino. Then. No. Gap air conditioning. Can we not give the passengers heating? Cab door closed, cab door release. Where's passenger heating? Because it's freezing. But yeah. We are going to Smethwick Rolfe Street. We're calling it Smethwick Rolfe Street, Smethwick Galton Bridge, Samwell and Dudley, Dudley Port, Tipton, Cosley and Wolverhampton. So I think we're all stops. All stops 323. Let's give it a horn blast.
West Midlands Railway service to Four Oaks. The next train to arrive at
why are they all 3232? Like, why are they not 3230, 3231? Because I believe even the northern ones are 3232. And I mean, all of these West Midlands Railway 323s are now northern 323s now. Not sure if they're properly liveried up though. Oh. I do this all the time on this route, and I don't know why I only do it on this route. It's also got a really good sound set, this 323. Say that as I talk over it. Yeah, hot off, nighttime run, let's go. Hello, 323. 323? Wow, I'm blind. 170. Hello there, Phil B. Train fan. How did your stream go? I hope it went well. There is a West Midlands 170. Let's take the map off, fully out, and toggle the labels. There's a 323 on our left-hand side. Had a good one. I think it was, I remember it seeing the Discord notification and I was in it for a little bit. I wish I could have been in there longer. But yeah, I saw that you were on the 142 on what I believe to be Blackpool branches at one point. Is that correct? Pretty sure it was a TSW 6 stream. Testing my knowledge here. Right, it's going to be hard. Yeah, that's okay. I thought so. Right, speed limit is 50 now, I believe, right? What does it go up to after exit tunnel, enter tunnel, speed goes up to 50. I've made a sheet, like I've written a piece of paper, because a lot of these routes are quite hard to learn Hondas and there's so many speed changes. So I've written all the speed changes and all the markers and all the stations and all the markers for them on a sheet from Birmingham to Crewe. I need to do it from Crewe to Birmingham as well. But I've also done one for Shap, and I've got that for both directions, because this is the last service, or this is the last layer I'm showing off on Birmingham to Crewe. Oh, no. No brakes. Because this is the last thing I haven't done on Birmingham to Crewe. Right, speed now goes up to 65, I believe. And the textures have gone blurry. That is a shame. Because I didn't think this had the blurry textures, but hey. Just made it up. So I went, yeah, fair enough. Those are the best streams. Hello. 390. It is about 6:30 in the morning. In the game time. IRL time, I think it's about 11:30. Yeah, 11:30 in the morning. There's about 2 of these services in the morning and 2 in the evening. Or is it 1 in the evening? I don't know. This hasn't got announcements actually, so I need to be on my... I need to actually be looking. Right, Smithwick Roll Street. Marker is the end of the tracks at Soho Depot. So I'm not going to be able to see Soho Depot, am I? Yeah, we are all stops today. I wish they would come back and add announcements to this 323. Well, maybe Rivet Games can add announcements to their 170. Right, this is Soho Depot for sure. I like how the lights are orange, because they're in the West Midlands colours, that's nice. I didn't think we'd get blurry textures considering we can't see anything anyway. In fact, I can see myself in the screen. Right. TSD, and that looks to be the end of the lines at this, yeah. So we'll begin to brake. I think there is where I wanted to start braking. Oh well, I've done it now. I mean, the brakes on this 323 are awesome. There's no denying that. TSD. But yeah, I'll get to Smethwick Rolfe Street and I will quit out and load back in just to get rid of the blurries because it doesn't make for good content. The blurries, but hey. Is that I don't know what that is. Are we following something? What are you? Are you a double yellow? Can you hear me leaning closer to the TV screen? The concentrated lean. Right, that's just stepped up to a double yellow, so we'll continue at the speed we're going at. Ah! Bloody hell. I don't know why I'm so surprised, the signal was always there. I normally don't do services at night in TSW. Maybe I should do more. I mean, I'll probably say that every time, but... I mean, hey, it depends how the video does, to be fair. Because I don't really feel like I can enjoy a route when I can't see it. Do you know what I mean? But obviously in real life it'd just be part of the job. But in the game it's like, how am I meant to enjoy a route when I can't see anything around it? We've got the blurries bad, flipping heck. Right, where is the stop marker? There. Is that brake step 3? Okay, I actually can't see where the thing is. Hang on a minute. Emergency brake. Where's doors open? Okay, I'm gonna have to... I don't really like putting the cab light on there. I haven't opened... Right, that was... Oh my god, what's going on here? I'm late. Right, cab light. I don't like using it, but... Don't look like I've got much for choice. There we go. Right, I'm going to load back into the service, and I shall be about 2 minutes. That train looks nice. Was that the Arrow 3? What did you run in your stream, Phil? Apart from the 142. What routes do you have for Train Sim World 6? I just thought you were a Train Sim World Train Sim World Classic. Wow. I just thought you were a Train Sim Classic player. And what do you prefer to play, Train Sim Classic or Train Sim World? Right, apologies for that, everybody. We are back in the service. Let's take the labels off the map. Zoom all the way out. Is it gonna... It's not gonna ask me to lock the doors and reopen them again like it does in the 350. Let's just lock it once. It's really laggy though. There we go. I don't know what was going on there with audio. There we go, speed limit 65. I did class 66 on Suffragette Line. Nice, really good run. Pacer on Blackpool branches. Nice. And a 350 on the West Coast main line. Nice. Those 350 runs are nice. In my opinion, I think they're nicer on here, but the stopper runs are quite fun. I do a mixture of TSW and TSC and Euro Truck Sim and American Truck Sim. May do CTS in the future too. Oh yeah, CTS is fire. Such a good game. To the point where I might never play another bus sim the same way I play CTS. Like genuinely, because I don't think I have reason to. I enjoy CTS way more than any other bus sim. CTS just feels fun to play. I overdid it a little bit when I first got the game, I will admit that. Like, I was playing it a bit too much. Because I ended up getting quite bored of it, and then was like, oh, I've missed my marker. I've missed the 3-car marker. But yeah, I ended up getting quite bored of it, and was a bit like... Because I was just grinding levels, so I was just a bit like, oh my god, please. My legs are knackered. Just get me to that level. What do you mean confirmed D-Reg? You're not on. There we go. I only have trams at the moment, but we'll get the buses eventually. The buses are really good. If you can get them on a good sale, do it. I got CTS Bus Fan Edition for 35% off. So yeah, it was a no-brainer, and I love the hell out of it. To the point where I have such a glut of content, I don't have space for anything else. Get that HUD off. What is the next station? Sandwell and Dudley? Is it Sand and Dud? Yeah, Sand and Dud. Off we go. 1 second, sorry. Sorry, I just had to reply to a text massage. Samuel and Dud is not too far away. I know I technically put the HUD on to cheat that, but I wasn't really paying attention. Obviously, in real life, you wouldn't phone and drive. I really like this 323. It's a shame the shortest run on Cross City is like 50 minutes. I think I'm going to enjoy the Manchester Airport commuter with the 323 a lot more. Because there's 3 things I want to get on sale. There's this, the Birmingham Crewe, and the next thing will be the 86, which is on sale as well, 20% off. And then the next week after that I'm going to get Manchester Airport commuter. I'm just staggering it out so I don't record too many videos and then burn myself out editing them all, or burn myself out recording them all. I'm just trying to stagger it so it's like better for me. Because like this is the last layer on Birmingham to Crewe that I own, apart from rail tours. So after this, why have I come all the way to the end? Oh no, it wants me to go all the way to the end. Okay, we can do that.
For the 0652 West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton, calling at Dudley Port, Tipton, Tosley, and Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I'm just staggering it out so I don't overload myself. Because I've done that before and it wasn't nice. Oh, so you have to press the top button to release them. Interesting. Yeah. But Birmingham Crewe 86 and Manchester Airport commuter are all 20% off.
0652 West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton, calling at Tipton, Tosley, and Wolverhampton. Will passengers intending to travel on this service
We're calling at Dudley Port as well.
now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 2 for the 0652 West
She's
Midlands
announced us
Railway
3
service
times.
to Wolverhampton, which is ready to leave.
Do you have any of the TSW 6 routes, Phil? And also, I know you fairly recently picked up Spirit of Steam when it was free, so what do you make of that DLC? Right, the speed limit's coming down to 60, so we'll just continue at 60. Not the new ones. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I believe Birmingham to Crewe has actually gone on sale on Xbox before it's gone on sale on anything else, which is a first. There's a 390 coming into Samuel and Dud. Spirit of Steam is fun. I think so as well. I just don't play it too much because it's like, if I wanted to try for Steam, I'd personally go for a rail tour. Oh, by the way, once I've done the 86 DLC, I really, really want to do that Scotsman over Shap service. There's a rail tour where Scotsman goes over Shap, and I really want to do it. Or do Scotsman on this route, Birmingham Crewe. There's the 60 limit. We'll coast at about 50. I've turned regen braking on because I actually do like coasting, so I don't know where Dudley Port is. I think we go around a right bend and then it's just there. Up to 75. I'm going to stay at 60 because I know we're stopping soon. My marker for Dudley Port is when the river appears, but I can't see the river. I think it's about here. I'm going to brake just to be cautious. Have you got the Peak Forest route or the Flying Scotsman DLC, Phil? Because those are 2 very good ones as well I could recommend. Peak Forest is like Spirit of Steam, but you get the 4F and it's a little bit more challenging because of all the gradients. It's like Shap, but with Steam. Except Shap is much more detailed and much more better and has a much better timetable. Okay, we're quite a fair way from Dudley Port. Back up to 40 we go. No. Went to the brakes. It's hard doing it HUDless because you can't see what notch you're in. Obviously in real life you'd know not to put too many notches in. Right, there's Dudley Port. Neither of those. I have seen Peak Forest and thought about it, but just not sure how much I would use it. I might change my mind sometime. I got Peak Forest on 60% off sale, to be fair. Because I picked up Peak Forest and Blackpool Branches at the same time. Blackpool Branches was 50% off and Peak Forest was 60. Because it was either get Peak Forest for 60% off or get 5 Circle Line for 40% off. Right, it's quite the short platform here. That's my kind of sale. Yeah, 60% off is a good one. I've only gone with these because there's nothing else on, like in the January sale, the only thing for me was Shap. And so I just thought, you know what, I have some money spare. It's a small sale and it's only about £6 off, which is still pretty pricey, in my opinion. At £24 this route is, or £23.99 on the sale. I thought, you know what, why not? And same thing with the 86 and the Manchester Airport commuter when I do get those. Why not? Why not? There's nothing else that's been on sale, and I haven't played TSW properly in a while, so yeah, apart from getting Shap sometimes and playing that quite a bit, but other than that, like I've not really been on this route, or I've not really been on this game like I have when it first came out. TSW 6 anyway. Because I joined the TSW sort of game in TSW 2. And then when did I started making content on it in Train Sim World 4. Because I never owned Train Sim World 3, I just had it on Game Pass. Because yeah, I started making videos on it on my Mega Gamer F1 channel, which at the time was just called Mega Gamer, and it was like, I've probably told the story way too many times, but I was just like, what's the point of having F1 content and Train Sim content on the same channel? So I separated it to another account that I had, that I'd done some bits with on a channel, but I mean, not a lot with. There's a sea of red here and I don't like it. Flipping heck, that must be a red signal if there's a buffer straight after. Goodness gracious, right, here is Tipton. Yeah, so I just put it on this channel, Mega Sim Gamer, which at the time was just Mega Gamer 2, and it's just grown and grown and grown into what it is today. I can't thank everyone enough for that. We've hit 50 followers on Twitch as well, by the way. Which is an outrageous number, so thank you very much for that. Right, there's a 3-car marker. Are you certain of your stopping pattern? Thank you very much, Phil. We're running about 30 seconds behind. That won't wake anyone up, will it? It's only 7 in the morning. In fairness, we can actually do that, because you can't use the horn between 10 PM and 6 AM. So, we can use it, because it's 6:59.
Wolverhampton only. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join...
No, we've got Cosley in Wolverhampton. She's announcing us again. She loves announcing this train. Obviously, I'm pressing the buzzer 4 times because you would have a guard on this service. These were never driver-only operated at any point ever. Right. Up to 60. Is it really 11:54? Christ, I've got to leave for work after this. I thought I had time to maybe squeeze a guard mode run in, but oh well. I'll probably do a guard mode run at some point. Maybe that'll be the final video. A little guard mode run, and then a little train spotting at Stafford video. Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, let's coast at 60. Or at 55. I know it's gone up to 75, but we're stopping soon anyway, so... What's my marker for Cosley? The 75 limit is my marker. Right, well we've just passed that 75 limit, so... begin to slow down. I think my markers are a bit too far forward. But then different trains brake differently. So, I don't know. It's one of them, I suppose. Like, the brakes on this and the 350 are good, but the brakes on the Pendolino are quite poor. I mean, they never stop at Cosley. Anyway, so, yeah. But, like... yeah, I don't know. Maybe the marker should be this signal. Although, maybe it shouldn't, because the station's right after that signal. Let's just crawl in. I think the biggest sale I regret, or the biggest thing I regret not picking up, was Glossop line, because it was on sale 60% off and it was £6, and I chose not to, and it hasn't been on sale since. Same with Cathcart Circle, that was 50% off and I chose not to get it, just because I got some other stuff instead. Glossop is nice. I don't own, I want to own it. But I think now that I'm going to buy the Manchester Airport commuter, it's like, do you know what I mean? I mean, a full shift, I want to do a full shift stream on Glossop and Mac at some point. Because I really enjoyed the full shift stream on Shap and Branches. So I'm more than down to do another one. I did say I'd do one for 50 followers, and I wanted to do one on Birmingham Cross City and Birmingham Crewe. But the performance on this hasn't made me believe that we would be able to do a full shift. Maybe up and down on the Wolverhampton services, maybe. Door close. Right. They're announcing a service into Walsall, so I think 350 might be coming in shortly. Wolverhampton is the next stop, and it is a 75 limit. Off we go. I will be doing a stream of the old Woodhead line, which includes the Glossop route, in the next few weeks. Yes, because the Glossop line... is it Hadfield, I think? It went off? It was so much bigger than what it is now. It went for ages. I don't know how far it went. But, like, was that the old electric EMUs? Like the 50 something that went that far? Because I think I've seen that in DC 4260. I've seen him mention that. Because he said he'd have preferred to seen the route in that era. Hadfield was the junction for Glossop. The old 506 units. The line went from Manchester to Sheffield. Right, okay, so that's how, I'm assuming, the Peak Forest trains got to Manchester from Sheffield. On Peak Forest. That makes a load of sense. What's the max speed of this thing? 90. There's a big red line if I just open my eyes. The only bits left are the Glossop line and a little bit at the Sheffield end. Well, do you know what? In the UK recently, we're opening a lot of old lines. Like, because of whatever his name was, Mr. Beeching, who performed the Beeching cuts, which is why they're called the Beeching cuts, because they're named after the person that done them. Which, imagine being known for something so tragic. I just thought they called that because they didn't have anything else to call it. Hello 170. And yeah. So you never know, it could be reopened one day, but I doubt it. There's probably a load of houses there now or something. But yeah. There's the warning board for the 30. I thought I'd missed it. I was a bit worried, so I checked the HUD. I cheated. It got ripped out. That's a shame. That is a shame. It happens though, doesn't it? It does darn happen. My stomach is growling at me. There were some good vids on YouTube showing the line back in the day. I bet that was a real busy route as well. I wonder why they got rid of it. Maybe it wasn't a busy route. Or, well, I said the Beeching cuts, just... Mr. Beeching done what Mr. Beeching wanted to do. He didn't have any thought process behind it. Is that a 390? It certainly looks to be. It is indeed crawling out of Wolverhampton. Wonder if this will use the bay platform. Hello, 390. Cool, there's a bit of flange going around here. Have I got a thumbnail yet? I don't believe I have. That tree is annoyingly in the way, but do you know what? Yeah, let's take that. Yeah, nice. I like that. You can see the 390 snaking round behind us. Yeah, Wolverhampton, platform 5. Which, this is probably the most annoying thing about this route in real life. Because I don't really know it in real life, but... Why does it go from left to right? The platforms are numbered 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Platform 5 should be platform 0. Because you cannot have a number on the left side as a bigger number than the one right of it. Like, do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Like, you can't have... There's another 390 going southbound on the northbound tracks. Interesting. I mean, there is one a day that starts at Wolverhampton. Maybe that's that. But, like, do you know what I mean? How can you have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4? That doesn't make sense. Because this is 5 and the one next to it... Or they should have flipped it around completely and gone 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would have made more sense. But why call this 5? I don't know. Right, there's an S-car board on the right hand side. Yeah, you can tell 5 was added much later, but if they added it much later, they still should have called it... what's it called? 0. Or flip the numbers completely around the opposite way. In my opinion, anyway. But that has been today's video. Have the doors opened? No. Which button works? There we go. You must have to hold it. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video and the stream, be sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye for now.
Intending to travel on the service, please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 5 for the 0708 West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton, which is ready to leave.